Sipping on some cold brew, yeah, that's what we do. Raise your glasses high, let the good times ensue. With every sip, we're feeling fly, no need to pretend. The party's just getting started, so let's do it again. We're the crew of the Captain Dick Nozzle Brew. We love our beer and we love our big cans too. From hoppy IPAs to smooth pilsners on tap.
F.U. State of Minnesota, F.U. Tim Waltz, F.U. 46, F.U. Obama, and have a nice day. What are we looking at? Looking at batch number 21 from HOOPS Brewing and somewhere called Duluth. This one is 7.5%, and I think Matt picked this up, but you ain't getting any of this, Matt. Besides that, I have more Drecker, and due to budgetary constraints, I'm drinking Matt's beer. It was either this or nothing today, so I just feel that Matt would understand. Now, so far, I can't really say that HOOPS has done anything for me. A little IPA-ish, but it doesn't have a really strong tropical fruitiness, which is a good thing. So making up for yesterday. Cheers. Not bad. It's got a nice heavy maltiness that keeps with you. Almost. Okay, now I'm getting some bitter, dry, kind of kicking around the shit as it's going away on the other end. Not really any bread or biscuit. Okay, so can't get yelled at about everything. First in is J-Dog, and Multi-Gunman says, first beer? That's not enough. Then J-Dog says, at home before work. And then Jolson says, G7. Oh, I guess I didn't give him a heads up. G7 has already been called as a miss. If you stay on, say, the same sort of thing, the next one hasn't already been called. Okay, so I got some stuff in. I know what this is. I hope I know what this is. I have no idea what this one is. And this one, I thought it was this yesterday, and when I opened it, I ended up with stuff all over the place. But it's a bottle, and it didn't break. Bumsters Shit the Bed Hot Sauce. Aussie hot sauce. Huh. Okay. Aussie hot sauce. That ain't a hot sauce. This is a hot sauce. Brad's girl. Open it up with my fidget spinner. Real steel. Off the top of my head, I guess as someone said to me, moving forward, if you just wanted to be associated with one knife company, who would it be? And I'd probably say Real Steel. Now I realize there's other companies out there that, go ahead and blow the load and say, well, I want something to do with, pick a knife manufacturer that, like that one that I found on Facebook, and all of his knives start at like $2,500 and then go up from there. Jesus. Shit the bed. I should have thought about this and brought some chips or something up. I mean, Ooh. If I would have poured that on a chip, I'd be a hurting goddamn unit right now. Ingredients. Ooh. Orange juice, chili peppers, scorpion and bird's eye, brown onions, apple cider vinegar, garlic, coconut sugar, cilantro, lime juice, goji berries, ginger salt, potato starch, made with Himalayan pink salt. Refrigerate after opening. Consume within a year. Warning, the sauce is extremely hot. Goes great on everything. Best before. And of course it's all smudged off. Great on everything, especially eggs and pizza. 35,000 Scovilles. No chili extracts are used. Shake well before use. Has heavy veggie settle. Ooh. It seems like it's tasty, but it's hot. Bunsters. Bunsters shit the bed. Champagne inspired bottle. Thankfully, when I was opening the package, I anticipated something bad happening. Okay. See what this looks like. This is a repair item. Anybody that's been over to my house knows that my back handrail was in need of some help. This is still good. So what this company did is the ones that are part of the handrail are roughly an inch, and then the bottom rots off. So this gives you the ability to salvage what you already have. And in this particular case, I'm really digging. What I did is I took the good handrail from this side and moved it over to this side, and then NIHAP found me a link for this, and I ordered this. And the other side, I just left the handrail off. As of right now, even though Minnesota is a anti-everything fucking libtard shithole, I don't have to have a handrail because I own the fucking place. But if I ever go to sell it, it could be required. So I am just going to fix it and probably put it away somewhere in the garage because I think the handrail on the back side, which is blocked by the door, it was just stupid. So picked up that. This is, I hope this is, I wanted to update the charging handle for the 300 Blackout, and the average price was between $75 and $100 and something. So I went through, and I've been through them before, still had an account. Delta Team Tactical, they have these mystery box blems, and it was just supposed to be a mystery box or blemished ambi charging handle. And again, I don't know what the this is like dealing with Palmetto State. I'm not exactly sure what the blem is, if it even exists as if it's really even a blemish issue. But it was I think shipped. Yes, shipped, taxes, it was $25, which I could literally get 3 of these for the cost of any other one that I looked at. And in the case of a charging handle, I am not all worried about having some name brand. I just wanted ambi paddles, and I have actually, there's a few more 5.56s in there that are suffering the same situation, but at this point in time, after seeing my bank statement, I probably made a mistake by even buying this one, but oh well, it's how do we say, a little late now. These ones are like that. Looks good. Works. And again, it's at least $50 less than any other one that I looked at. So, kick ass. Oh. Sharky's like, once again, you had one fucking thing to do. Fine. You know, I'm under a lot of stress, Sharky, okay? A lot of shit going on. Not dealing with everything well. What else? What can we... You know what? Tell you what. Where? Oh, come on! Oh, it's alright. Sorry, I blew up. It's right there. So yeah, according to the cunts known as Minnesota representatives, a few changes took place. I think it was something pushed through in the dead of night. I really don't want to talk about it or get into it. All I'm going to say is, fuck you, shall not comply. Maybe my time in Minnesota will be pushed a little bit shorter, but in the meanwhile, I will be more than happy to bring the fight to them. Or if they want to bring it to me, better come hot. You know, the biggest problem that we have is there is a lot more of us than of them. And when you have a government that doesn't fear the people, then you have exactly what's happening in our country right now. Just keep taxing and taxing and taxing and wait for that day. All this shit was just to me because the only thing, and this just said, this was just my name too, or otherwise I would have brought it down here before. Like again, I off of the way it felt, I thought it was this. So I apologize, whoever said it. This one, on the other hand, is to alcoholic. It's got a nice little. Yeah, I better have a little sippy poo before I. Don't know, but I'm throwing this under. It fucking better not be. Kev Dog, Sharky, this could go into the preferred category for that whole professional look. Okay, so I pulled the little, oh, hang on, maybe it's, oh, my bad, it was all my bad. Is this supposed to be for laptop installation tips and tricks? Is this supposed to be for Roger's laptop? Roger's HP that we gave back to him and said we're not going to be fixing this looked like this. But holy shit, that looks, it says for a 15-inch laptop. That looks big though. I mean, this is a 17-inch laptop, and this would cover the back of mine. Oh, I guess when I go over there, I'll have to bring that over. Hey, look, we got your laptop back for you. Lay your laptop skin on the table, artwork side down. Lay your laptop with the hood facing down and the top of the on the top of the skin. Make sure the laptop is centered on the skin and trace around the laptop using a pencil or a pen or a pencil. This will give you the shape of your laptop on the back side of the skin. Oh, that's so you can cut it to perfectly match whatever you're putting it on. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Jolson, we need more cowbell. Multi-Gunman says cowbell is at optimal levels. What we need is more whiskey. Cold-Hearted Bastard says, I vote more of both. Salty, naked in the wild. Multi-Gunman says, or is it wild in the naked? And Salty says, wild is also naked. Jolson says, duct tape it to your oscillating tool. Are you talking about the cowbell? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. That was so yesterday. Or was it even yesterday? Yeah, that was so yesterday. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Another participant in the Locked and Loaded experience, which I think at 35 minutes in, the show was over, and we had no sound. Nobody could hear us at all. So then we, the show number 2 fired up called Test. And then that ended, and we started what was test number 2. Okay, so we learned some things. We got the sound figured out, so Christine should have no problems doing her show tonight that I'm aware of. You know how I'm like, okay, John says we got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes to the next show. The timer's running backwards. Well, John had some issues and he hopped off, leaving NIHOP in charge of the control board. And it was something like 15 minutes later, I went, hey, wait a second, I thought we had 4 minutes left. He goes, every time it times down from 4 to 0 and it restarts. I think we are on, from the time the show is supposed to be over, I think we are on for another hour? So, I don't know. Maybe John will get this massive bill. Maybe it's just bullshit. Maybe in the Spreaker, before it was owned by the shit company iHeart, bunch of greedy bastards, maybe they simply told you when a real show was. Because there was some nights that the next show is in 10 minutes, the next show is in 45 minutes. There's been times where John's like, the next show is slated for 4 hours and 10 minutes from now. So we just stay on. So last night, I guess their bluff got called, and if there was another show, you think we would have just ended. Unless, of course, there's some mad people somewhere going, God damn it, I can't get my show to go live. I don't know, but the sound was good. Everybody didn't mind the way the sound was, so I don't know if this is a permanent fix or this is just, I don't know. I know Spreaker is let's put it this way. Before iHeart owned Spreaker, they sucked. Now that they're owned by iHeart, they fucking suck. Their support is about as close as you could get to the words non-existent, don't give a shit about you. Pay your bill, and be a good little boy. So John's looking into other options, but if you pay for a service and you get treated like Spreaker treats us, John, it's ridiculous. When you simply have some kind of an issue and you try to get in contact with them, I mean, you're only making things better. It's not like John just tries to get a hold of them to bitch and wants free shit. We want some swag. Send us a shirt or something. No, he's just, this is what went down. Is there a way to resolve this? No, they suck. And they suck harder now than they've ever sucked. Which is probably why we are trying to find another platform. And it makes me wonder how many other people that are on Spreaker are just like, this is bullshit. Then again, we do suffer a problem that a lot of other people don't have to deal with. And basically, this is the main reason, she's beautiful, the main reason they don't really give a shit is because we do a live recording of a blog radio show. And they basically are like going, we're about blog shows. You record your blog show and then you upload it. We do a live recording of a blog show. So I got something she can pump. And look at those shoes, huh? Sexy revolver shoes. So, just remember, as a public service announcement, follow my actions and not my words. If you are living in the state of Minnesota, make sure that you now realize that the state of Minnesota says that you have to have all of your firearms locked up separate of all of your ammunition. The state of Minnesota doesn't care if you can't defend yourself. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about what was implied by our founding fathers. And I am all for it. I spent the entire morning taking care of that because I want to be a good little Minnesotan and follow the rules. Poco, not it. Then Multi-Gunman says, definitely it. And then he says, I plead the fifth. Hey, did you hear that the prosecuting attorney against Trump took the fifth on every question he was asked? Like, did you perform fraud? Did you knowingly do this? Did you... So pleading the fifth, you are basically saying that you are guilty of a crime without having to say that you're guilty of a crime. Once again, anybody that really has a brain can see what's going on, because they are trying to basically say that Trump over-evaluated his properties to get a loan for which he paid back with interest. No parties involved were upset with any of it. But on the other hand, we have Hunter Biden, and we have the Biden family, and we have all of the documented cases of voter fraud, and this, that, and the other thing. But yes, let's just continue to try to convince stupid people that have the lack of ability to find out information on their own, and convince them that a man who cares about this country versus the Biden family, and the Biden family cares about themselves for financial gain, and that is it. Obama doesn't care about this country at all, and his entire goal, with the help of George Soros, was to fundamentally change it. You can use the words destroy in that spot, because our country is been in a downward shit slide ever since that piece of shit was elected. And I also still wonder exactly when all the voter fraud started. Did it start back then to guarantee that he was able to be put in place by some of these big corporations like BlackRock and stuff like that? Or is it just a coincidence? I mean, after all, he is the charismatic jungle. You can fill in the blanks. Where in fact he is just the devil in disguise. Multi-Gunman says, I'm early today. And then Poco says, Matt's starting to look like Miles. And then David says, folks enjoyed that shirt today. Yeah, there was quite a few people that liked the Let's Go Brandon shirt. It's Smart Money says, first 10 minutes, so much information was shared that should have remained undisclosed, or at least I wish I didn't hear it. Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Agent Chaos says, 10 minutes into the brew channel, still haven't taken the first drink. For that, I'm calling for whiskey. God, whatever Agent Chaos says, you have to comply with. If not, and Agent Chaos, it is a Saturday, and I am definitely taking off of the top shelf. And of the top shelf, I would even say I am in the top 2 on the shelf. I would go as far as saying, for me, this is on everything in the collection. It is the finest unpeated Scotch. Period. Again, I would have to have a little sippy poo side by side with Christine's compliments of Jeremy and Caitlin, her Johnny Walker Blue. I jokingly say, but I'm not joking, if Christine actually said, I want a little bit of my Johnny Walker Blue, to actually pour that and not tell her, to see what her response is. Because she is one of the most easily mind-manipulated people I know. Some people would say stubborn. That's probably the word I should have used. Because it's one of those deals where if it's her idea, it is solid gold. If it's possibly my idea, it's maybe at best polished aluminum. Agent Chaos, though, I feel just terrible about how yesterday was handled, and I will take my punishment. Oh, God. No, please. I don't know if I can. God, it has like all of the things that the Octomore 14-2 has, minus that heavy peatiness. But even the 14-2 isn't like super ass nasty on the well, let me see. The peat on the peat scale, it is 128.9, and 9.3 is, I don't even see that scale on the older one. Oh, it's got to be on here. Come on. $133. So a heavier peatiness to the 9.3. What was the last one I remember having? That's 129.3. That's 128.9. That's a 13.2 is 137.3. So is 13.1. So it's probably why those ones just, where this one probably is so low it probably wouldn't even cask. The cask number, I mean, it is up there in the octane level, though. This one is 54.9%, but no, this one probably, I don't know if the peat level would be a 0 or still would be something like 10 or 20%. I don't know. Cool Air Bastards, are you polishing? You're polishing what 3 times a day? Hell, that's rookie numbers. Cool Hair Bastard, I'm gonna have to be a 2-parter heading to Locked and Loaded. Sharky says, enjoy. Ben N says, boom. Ben N from India. Cobra, no basement pop? Oh, Cobra, because I am a good little libtard Minnesotan, I can't have a basement pop because I have all of the firearms locked up now in a double reinforced cement vault sealed titanium 3-foot thick vault in this direction, and I keep all of my ammunition stored at some lady's house 3 blocks from here. Yeah, you know it'd be great? Because I would actually smile and laugh a little bit if one of these piece of shit Minnesota representatives actually was fucking stupid enough to follow that bullshit, and then someone broke into their house and all they had was a paperweight and then they got dead. I would be like, love it. Hope it happens to more of you. Hook me to a lie detector. We should have the magic 8-ball. Would I even give a flying fuck if every Minnesota representative that tried to take away our rights lost their lives because they followed their own anti-constitutional bullshit? Not a fucking chance, Eric. Cheapo Gun Guy, remember that everyone you meet is afraid of something, loves something, and has lost something. And I love to... Yeah, that is one of those weird shirts. I got one. Makes me look like I have hairy nipples. McLean, Matt, come down upstairs and keep the shoulder holster on. Eric, get that sponge and the nice tarp. You know, the one we use with guests. Oh, Matt, don't forget the bite stick. That is so fucking disgusting. McLean. Matt, would you consider yourself a good wrestler? McLean, use 2,500 wet sandpaper with water on your headlights. Uh-oh, we're all in trouble now. McLean, we all miss Shelby. That, yes. McLean, number 1, Eric, don't apologize. Number 2, I'm sorry. Wade, Matt, you don't like a big trunk for your junk? Inconceivable. The only real safety is located between your ears. Oh, wait, never mind. Who is it?
It's the grandma. Come to take you say?
Really? You want to snake? Want to come down here and snake my drain?
No.
Oh. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to myself.
A brew review?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna make myself something to eat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Like Marvin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, according to this, there's only 2 more comments. Sharky says, cheers all. Hey, Matt. And Ellie as the first girl. Also, a rifle I didn't shoot, but fondled. Gonna be good. Here we go. That was highly recommended by our man over there, Matt.
Oh! Was he working today?
Yeah, he said that pizza is his absolute favorite. And I said, well, I need to go a little bit in another direction to just in case for Christine. And he said, I don't know much about these, but he says, be more than happy for you guys to be the guinea pig. Tell me what you think.
Uh-huh. Method to the madness.
Yes. I hope they're good. I was forced at gunpoint to buy more of that ghost pepper salsa. It's terrible.
Did you find some chips for nachos tonight?
Yes.
Oh, goody.
They were highly recommended by Matt. He said that the flavor and texture is the best of all the chips that he's tried that they sell. Evidently, when Matt watched the video, we're not enemies. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's a closet conservative, just hiding out at a. Now, you can't just say. Now, I think it. Okay, Matt, if you hear me say this, and Matt number 2, I guess it is a stretch that I would think that a food co-op would be liberal. I think they probably have the chance that maybe. I mean, okay, I'm just going to give up because I could be way wrong. I mean, that you're supposed to. I'm assuming that people that want to eat healthier are liberal, and people that just want to die sooner are conservative. And I know that's not the case. I mean, I'm really hoping that this year that we're planning on going in 50-50 with Danielle on stuff that all comes from local gardens in this area. So hopefully no preservatives and nasty ass shit. All I know is Matt's a really cool guy, but then again, the manager that I've dealt with over there was super freaking nice. I mean, I haven't dealt with anybody that hasn't been super cool over there. So, you know, and you're dealing with possibly the best food, especially produce that you're gonna get. I mean, does it look as fresh as some of the shit over at Super One? Maybe not, but that's all covered in sprays and, you know, pesticides and germicide and this-acide and suicide and all sorts of sides. Challenge accepted. Check out the last comment, 30 minutes and 55 seconds. I like that. And Matt, darling, get off your phone when you're down in the basement. Makes you look like a douche. That is a nice bumper. Okay, this is the part where I got to tell you what I think about Hoops. Batch number 21 IPA. Another one of those weird shirts that yeah, it looks like something that it's really not. Let's see, Hoops is on 325 Lake Avenue South. I wonder if this is the place that I did the fire suppression system or not. I mean, no, this is not a label worth saving. It's just a challenge to see if I can, ouch, remove it from the can. It wasn't bad. I think if I was to give it any credit at all, I'm gonna give it credit for not being a yes, just all around. Not being a stereotypical one that just tastes like pineapple or all sorts of other sweet stuff. It actually see, here's the thing though. Hang on, let me just double check before I say something. If you poured this for me, there's a little bit more of a bready biscuit right there. Would I have been able to say to you, I know this is an IPA? I don't know if I would, because it's so void of that pineapple fruity BS that so many of them are, like the Dreckers. The Dreckers aren't bad, but good God, if I went through here and found every Drecker IPA that I have had and poured a little taster of each one and tried them, I'm not even sure how big of a difference there would actually be. I almost want to say it would be so small, the only way you'd ever know is to have them all at the same time. Where this isn't like that, and for that I am going to give it a higher score. It's smooth, it's drinkable, it has a nice kind of drier or bitter thing 80% of the way through your swallow, and it leaves you with like a nice malty, subtle biscuity thing. Hoops, as long as it don't give me the poops. Batch number 21. I'd get. I'm sorry. Competitors best name period. Too bad that they gave in. I'd give it an 8. Sharky says SH. Punani, best aftershave. Oh, no. Oh, Gonna need a moment. Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. And the Ninja says, doubled nakedness and...
Macho Biden! Macho Biden! Macho Biden!
Oof, right into the normal time spot. Tomorrow, I do not have a Bloody Mary to review. If there is any review at all tomorrow, which I am probably going to be forced for a little while to start spacing these out, just so if you don't see one for a few days, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I cannot afford to keep the brew channel at the level of one per day at this very moment in time. I have to look and see if there's anything that I got one thing in here from Matt that I have not reviewed, or have I had. We'll have to see. So, tomorrow will more than likely not be a Bloody Mary review, and it's also possible that there won't be a review at all. But I hope you showed up tonight to check out Christine's blog show. Hopefully the sound has been all worked out, and Sharky, I really love your neighbor's daughter's titties.